Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. We're just gonna assume things are working and jump right in today because we're running a little late. Per usual. It's 1:00 something. It's daytime. It's a brand new day. It's Trackmania. It's the campaign. We're still on 13 there. Live, we're going, and track of the day we're joining Hyperborean by Chimpin? Never heard of Chimpin. Let's hope he's a good mapper. But as things go, the day has been early and bright and refresh into the game of Trackmania. Let's get started with controls this time. There's a no steer block. Into a reset. I'm glad I didn't worry about it too much and just steered immediately. Why do you have that? It's super confusing why that's even there. What GPS? Okay, let's go to check that out. Cause just for fun. With a bumper. So we can see, as we're taking on our guided tour by P. Chipman, that we're going to be experiencing some sort of a mixed map with some dirt turns, some pavement turns, some curved road turns, some grassy turns, possibly even more dirt turns. There could be plastic. I don't think we see it. We're going to see grass, we're going to see dirt, and we're going to see sausage, which is what the curved road here is called amongst the track maniacs. Seems pretty chill, seems pretty mixed. Let's get in it. I do have a new button set up that I'm getting used to today. It does change things that you can't steer, but you can just hold right steer. That's kind of what it's for. It's a hold left. It's a press left start. That's pretty lame. That's a lame use of, to make this, to start free is kind of a lame use of effect blocks in my opinion, but whatever. I'd rather a free start than too tricky of a start. I suppose. Yikes. I think what we need to do first is, like it says here, finish the track once before the end of qualifications to register for the cup. So that's the first goal here. Good luck. Hey, Flappy. Welcome, welcome, thank you for the good luck and the good wishes. I notice, so far, I notice that our new member to the club and let's go, we gotta finish, and a fellow PA player, the only Frodo. I think he's Frodo Laggins in Twitch, is also playing today. And he's crushing it. He's one of those guys like I didn't realize who he was at first, but I remember now why I know his name. The only Frodo is usually one of those guys that's top 5 PA. I've seen a big issue. Oh, we're forgot to go to bed early. Uh-oh. Jeez. Yeah. Oh no. And that's obvious as anything. Okay, how am I just noticing this? Where was this before? There are some random effects that don't seem to have a whole lot of impact. Like there's just random, there's a cruise control that doesn't do anything. Like if I didn't have the announcements on, I don't know if I'd notice. Miss any of the effects from this. So that way I feel like they're all just training wheels, which is, you know, it's okay. I'm not opposed to training wheels. I'm just really anything that makes your map playable. Kudos, you know, when it comes to that stuff. I probably just don't understand what some of this stuff's for. But for instance, there's a cruise control coming up. That's already done. Like as soon as you hit that checkpoint, it's over. So there must be a gear there that at a high speed would be annoying that somebody tested and told the mapper about. I'm guessing, because you just don't map it that way. If you're super fast, I feel like that you have to make protections for people that are faster on the map. But I don't know. I'm not experienced at all in mapping, and very little experience in driving. So I don't generally try to comment on certain things like that, except to just get other people talking about it. But I have no idea what that cruise control is for. Way too generic. Yeah, it's not worth it today. And I'm not saying I won't have fun in the cup of the day or whatever, but it's not a day that if I would have seen it and I wasn't already playing, I would have hopped out of bed and booted up. Finally a good start. For me. Terrible. Let's get a copium time with a good run all the way through. Alright, as soon as you get this downhill, as soon as you get around this pole, and of course outside dirt, but it's just like an exact outside dirt turn that everybody's used to, and the best are gonna smoke us on. Get your grass turn. And your... Do something about it, curved road ending. Inside drift, curved road ending. And that is a 4664 no respawn. Which is 2 seconds. I'm about 2 seconds here, but do I want them? 36 divs, 33, I'm in now. I want at least a second. Yep, inside drift. Both sausage turns are the same, and they're 1 block long. That's just a one downhill drift. Okay, so like, it's cool in that. How do I do this one? It's nothing new, especially if you've been playing the game for a bit. But it's cool in that it's not too much to learn. And in this next minute, I feel like I've actually got the track kind of understood. So, does that make me more competitive on it? Maybe if I keep my current PB, but not if I get this one I'm going for. Maybe. Yep, I'm fine. If I hit that drift perfectly and got all this other stuff right one time only, then I probably don't have as good a chance in rounds. But we're gonna go. Oh! Let's try to get that finish. Any finish, any PB. Okay with me. Oh, like he zooms past. And I don't even get the finish. I barely get the finish. So no, not okay with me. Today's stream is going to be a short one. I'm going to do a little bit here. I still need to get my, my day started. And I'm probably going to hop back on later on. I haven't discussed it yet with Z-Boy, but I think we're doing backwards tonight around, I think it's Cup of the Night. But they're going to be doing a tournament on Cup of the Day tracks. Old track of the days, whatever, everything's backwards. I guess you already know about this, Flappy, but I didn't know that they had, like, nights, like, every night's a different night type of deal. So, like, that's cool. I'll be hopping in on a bunch of those, probably. And I'm glad that someone else is doing it, to be real. We're going to have an awesome community host in Z-Boy, know that. But anyway, something like a backwards on regular maps it sounds like a lot of fun. I'm not going to be the best at it, I'm sure, because they already have people that are willing to do it, which means people do it. I joined them after for Backwards Cup. Interesting. Cup of the Night. Frodo, what's going on, brother? I saw you in the quali. But yeah, that's cool. That's cool. I've always done it during Cup of the Day, but I just never played Cup of the Night, so I wouldn't have run into them. But interesting. I mean, I guess Cup of the Night is a good way to meet a bunch of American players, maybe, but it's also just like, it doesn't feel like Cup of the Day. Like, it obviously is a different thing. There's a lot fewer divs. There's like 6 instead of 60 on the, might be 5 instead of 30 or whatever I mean. And everyone knows the track and has practiced it. That ends up winning. It smurfs every div. It's rough. It's rough out there in Cup of the Night. I had one with 197 players this week. Oh, interesting. That's wild. That's like, what, 3 divs? 2 divs? 2.5 divs? Yeah, it's 3 divs. Yep. Should I just went backwards? Let's do it. Let's see how possible it is. Get our reps in early. Little calisthenics for later. I wonder how they're gonna do it. Like, how do you control? I mean, I know it's all for fun, you know, but how do you like? How do you manage when they turn around? Like when people have to turn around. You can't just like disable gas. I guess the object is just turn around as quickly as possible, and it only goes backwards as you can. Oop. And I'm sure everybody just kind of, that's a backwards enjoyer. Oh, unless they line up. I didn't think about that. There's the possibility that they line it up. See, this is what everything I've said so far is what the chat's speaking. Not a huge fan of this map, says USIE. Funny Ryan says, nice time. Max Road Rage says, I feel it's pretty good for my level. I like it. Ferric says, there's less flow. So it's like, it's a low level mix map. It's free. It's a free for all. Some people reverse a bit later and get some advantage, but not too bad. Okay. Of course, I crashed the uncrashable press left start. If I only were a keyboard player. I wonder if people go stupid sweaty and reverse their steering and like just reverse their brake and gas key. Oh, that's an interesting. Now that cruise control makes a lot more sense. I definitely tried to release right there. I don't know what placement I received. Yeah, we casual. Div 15, Frodo. Good luck, have fun, dude. That's awesome. Hopefully you're still rocking it. Ubisoft is based in Paris, says Catch Up. This game. Dude is super stoked to be elite in the elite knowledge. Oh no, that cruise control was not noticeable earlier either, but with a crash right in front of it, it sure is. It's 29th. Where does he get his vocabulary? Backward cups are for real racers, not scrub tier nubs like you. He even says nubs like it's for noobs. Bet your mom could win one blindfolded. But then he somehow he somehow he compliments your mom in a weird way. Uh-oh. Well, that'll be it for me for this edition of Cup of the Day. I've been your host, AbbottsMTN. Catch us soon for a new stream another night. Same time, same channel. Oh, jeez. I know I can still come back, but whatever. Do I even wanna, is the question. I'm racing like I wanna, so I guess I do. But I didn't deserve it. We take last. 38th. Of 38. Or not. I don't know. I'm not in it now. I don't know. Did I make it or not? No. Okay, I did. But I'm not 38th anymore. Or 37th. It was really weird. I still don't know what place I came in there. But whatever. We're still rolling. That's gonna be super fast if I ever get that hit that drift right. Because that's into a cruise control. Just don't crash it, and you're solid. Didn't need so much braking in the end there, but we still roll. I've seen a good bit of red, white, and blue in the club tags lately. DJ a Mystic, which is usually one of our resident Smurfs. Catch up most Smurfs at accidental. Like, I love this guy's English. Okay. That's still not what I wanted, but we take it. It's much faster than I have done it. This will be a top 10 placement, I think. Maybe even 8 if I keep this pace. 7th. 1.7 PB. Woohoo! Cruise control is so unforgiving. You know, I honestly hadn't noticed. I was like, what does the cruise control even do? It's barely even there. It just like cancels right after you get it. But no, it's rough if you catch it, you know, at the bottom of that drift if you mess up. And then there's another one later that I tried to release on once, and it was just like, bup, 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 bup. It just sent me into the near the finish. But I apparently didn't need the release, so it helped me learn that. Ay, ay, ay. Now this one, if you crash like that, dude, it's, oh, I'm dead. There's nothing I can do. I should have respawned. I definitely should have respawned. I'm not getting the speed back. I didn't know it could be that bad. So yeah, cruise control got me too. Oh, it even showed me snipe on the standings for a second, but nope, I'm out. That's okay. Wasn't a huge fan. I'm gonna go check out the local records. I'm not gonna watch this one, but rip. GG's to me, to everybody. Let's say that in the chat at least.
Quion7762 drifts into the scene.
Quiam, thanks for the follow, brother. Welcome to the scene. I have to figure out something else to get that to say, but I liked that, you know, when I figured out that I could use my own, we're gonna leave this. Figured out I could use my own artwork. I guess you didn't call it artwork, but you know, my own pictures and things like that for notifications. Then I had to make one quickly, so that was just the first one I made, and it was that drifty emoji type of deal. My character. So drifts into the scene is what it's gonna say for a while. I'd be wary of who just wait, of people who just post their Discord. Oh no, yes. Thanks. I'd have 515 reply, but nah. Wait, what's going on? I'm missing everything. I'm gonna stop reading backwards. Damn careful, don't get world record. Oh, Stiff 33, you can crash and come back. Okay, this is all true. And and yeah, I was driving so fast. I was got a world record, man. I'm so late. RIP GG. Dr. Mario music, I think it definitely was Dr. Mario music. We're just listening to a Nintendo music medley, I mean, jazz arrangement. So it's going to be different. All types of Nintendo music. It's pretty cool. Their account was made today. Could be a scammer. Oh, I didn't honestly even... Did they even say anything to me? They just joined. Did somebody put... Oh, here he is. He did say, hey, I really enjoy your streams and would love to get your streaming schedule on Discord. Let's connect. And then he leaves, like, immediately. I'll say, okay, cool. Hey, Quiam, yeah, just hit me up. My Discord name is... same as here. AvidTimTM. Just, yeah, hit me up on Discord. We'll chat. We'll never hear from him. But I got to follow, so cool. You know, that's how that works. It's a bot, obviously. Or, you know, it's just a person dropping their Discord and they're doing it on every single open available Twitch stream. I've seen it a bunch of times. We've got a bot here that's ready and willing to... Hold on, let me see. Ready, willing to handle such things. He might be. Ooh, with the @ just in case he is still around and he has mentions on. You can come back in and be like, oh, they talked about me. Let's go see what's happened. Oh, now we've got 2 questions. he's ready. He's winding it up, boys. As the model loads, he cranks back. Here's the windup and the pitch. Flappy 515 comes back with a zinger. Any moment now. "5 minutes. Nice." Eventually, I know. It does load up. Get a real following, scrub. he finally just comes back and was like, okay, you woke me up. I forgot. I didn't even hear what you said, so I'm just gonna insult the streamer. Hey, check out oh yeah, you guys talk about that for a second. It is very interesting. It's deep sea, I think. Deep sea, yeah. Oh, and here's your response as well. Nah, that's just a bot with no real following, scrub. I'm the real. What? He's the real what? Here? Trust me, emoji. What is that emoji? Oh, the real deal here. Man, this screen, I cannot see emojis with this multi-chat. I'm not going to use this. I don't think either. This one works better. If it works, when it works. Is social stream not even on? Oh man, what a crazy day. So there, the responses are all gone. Tabs. All right, we're gonna do that. YouTube, not this one. And then do that once. This is something I need to do before stream every time, or I don't have combined chats, basically. And it's a bit extra work, but whatever. It's kind of worth it if it's, you know, when I set up. Oh, there we go. So chat's back on screen. And now they are working on camp, right? Yes, cool. And now I need to read up because this is all information I want to know about. Model is 131K long. I'm only using 10K at the moment. Best deal, performance, quality. Nice. Olama? Test it with chat box. Oh, weird, neat. Now, use your own API key. You can use your own API key, but that also means you're paying for each call, like, right? I don't know. It's probably not too much because it's just set up to automate and, you know, you're not doing like a billion test calls. It's just every time it calls, it's super cheap, I guess. So that's nothing. It's just like you'd pay to use. Oh, wait. It's your own local. You're not paying to use OpenAPI's API key. Is any of this, is all this free? Claude. It's free, yeah, okay, because it's just a local. You're not actually accessing anyone's OpenAI or anything. Yeah, that's dope. I really guess we get a good local AI set up then. That stopped me from doing a lot of things before. It's just I didn't have a performant enough local AI, or maybe they just weren't available. And you know, with our only option is to pay OpenAI for each call. I'm just like, why don't we just use ChatGPT instead of trying to build our own bots if we're paying ChatGPT anyway for each use? Like, we're basically just cloning it and putting a fancy dress on it and calling it ours, which other people tried to do and failed, I'm sure, all over the place. But anyway, that was Cup of the Day. What else should I do? Anything? I could look at shorts a little bit again. I don't think I'm getting it. I did PB last night on this one, I think. Not by much. Oh, I do put it back. I gotta check for local records as usual. And then I'll probably be cutting it a little shorter today, as I said. But coming back on later on tonight for the festivities, the play together NA stuff. Drive against opponents or alone. Let's drive it alone for now. We've got Dusty Allen at 42. He's 3.3 seconds ahead. Arcan Assassin, we've already beat one of them, is fine. We could probably beat this without issue then. 1, 2, 3, let's go. I mean, for having a new button layout, I'm pretty happy with how I've been playing already. I was playing shorts last night, and I actually went half Grenade. I'll never go full Grenade because I think that requires, like, you know, a wheel and a sponsorship. Oh, I need to turn the game on, don't I? I just run it in 8 channels 24/7. Oh, that's how it works. Okay, Flappy, I wanted that because I raided somebody last night and then I tried to talk to Flappy 515 and I'm pretty sure he was there. You know, because I raided, so I sent him, but he's not active in the channel because the API can, like, I was like, dude, if he had this, like, open with, and that's why I only tried it one message because I was like, holy shit, I could, like, if this goes wrong and if I'm in a big channel and everyone's like, what's this, and just starts pinging here, you're gonna wake up with like a bill tomorrow morning, like, you know, your lights are gonna be turned off, open AI is gonna be knocking on your door and shit. I was like, man. So good to know abusing Flappy 515 isn't gonna hurt anybody. Or I guess it's not really abuse if it's just attention, but you know. Oh, I found the shortcut. Look at this. You just have to turtle and then you unturtle here. Yep, we're almost there. To the water. Oh, I almost made it next time. I'm guessing Frodo's still in. I don't know for sure. We haven't heard yet. Oh, no, you guys have been chatting. Hopefully I had a good cup, though. It's kind of a weird, like, react trap that I didn't know was traps until later. It's like things you figure out when you get faster on a map that most people probably figure out in, like, their second or third round. That was a pretty good start. Definitely PB start. Nah. I want this turn so bad, dude. Where's the aim? So sign 3. Let's try it like that. With the release, but still, I don't know, 0.8 on PB if I pulled it off the first shot. Nice. That's the turn you want there, into the grass. And then I lost 0.6 in the ending. Oh, I couldn't find it because every time I picked up my foot, it was still there. Not on the ground, but on my foot. Ay, ay, ay. And just before he makes it clean, our hero finds the only obstacle in a 4-block radius to tap with just enough contact to provide just enough acceleration penalty, completely destroy the rest of the run, which wasn't that great to begin with. That's where I wanted to be. Right there. Just tuck it in nice and tight. Perfect. Little bit of hunt, little bit of hunt. We're just gonna get a couple PBs here. I want to hit that turn. Alright, I gotta bring up this thing. That's what's next. So I can see chat better, because I'm missing too much stuff. I don't like it. I don't like it. Is that not it? That's not it. That's it. That's it. That's not it. That's it? That's it. Right. Or maybe not. Nobody really knows. One of these things just reported to me that it stopped working last night. I was like, oh, don't worry, we're requesting more uses from YouTube. It's like, okay. That's apparently a process that takes longer than updating your software to tell me that. Feels good. 1.2. Oh, there's socks. I got a head of Socrates socks today. Feels good, man. We're 0.3 behind Flames. Flame Zero. Yeah, Flame Zero can go. Flame Zero can go down as well. I don't like the ending. I had a terrible ending. Which is basically just slowing down the fan. But wouldn't it just be needed even more? That's a weird thing. That's a weird thing to have. Unless it's the ambient noise of... No. They shouldn't even kick on until they're needed, so... That's a CPU cooler, though. They're running all the time. So yeah, unless... I don't know why your fans would... They're Noctua at that. Why would they ever be loud? I'm really confused. I'm gonna have to watch Linus Tech Tips again. It's been a long time. Actually, I do need to start watching some again because I'm gonna be building a PC at some point. The not too distant future again, which is exciting for me. Maybe we can do that on stream. I do have footage of me building my old the PC I'm on. My old PC. I mean, really though, yeah, you could just run your fans at full blast all the time, and your computer's gonna be loud as hell, but it's gonna be most efficient. So I guess what they're saying is they've got a cable that, but wouldn't that be software, not? If you just throw a cable on, that's always going to restrict your fans, and that means reduced performance. That it's at the higher, the better, you know. So if you just want quiet and you don't care about performance, why are you using water cooling anyway? It's such a weird thing. Is it height? Yeah, it's the height. It's a Y60 though. It's the you know, the deep curvy joint. It's got the potential panel thing here that I'll never put anything, I'll never make it a video or anything. That's how I have Charizard inside of there. Floating on a stick. Because I don't have a cooler for the back part. I don't really ever need, I haven't needed a, like I thought about if I got, I can try to show a little bit deeper, maybe not. Nope, maybe not. That's fine though. You can see it though. You kind of, I mean, I think an easy way I could do it is just bring up a fake picture I have. Let's see. Do I have a setup picture still? Yeah. I mean, is that the best one I have though? This is an older one. Yeah, it's a terrible picture. But you get the idea. You get the sideways. There's a graphics card. Fan. You know, 4 of those, 2 of those, a little bit of that. It's fun. It's cute. I have better pictures, but whatever. You've seen it before, I'm sure. I have a Y40. Oh, nice. I didn't know how my computer looked until yesterday. Why not? It was upside down with no panels and PSU on the ground. What? Oh my gosh, so you just saw like... Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's a good looking computer. It sucks it was just like... Or a case, anyway. That's the only way a computer ever looks at anything, though, is by its case, I guess. But no, when I started to build, I saw it, and I saw it for the price, and I was like, this is the only case that looks anything different than any other case. It's really cool. It's well made, and I especially liked the industrial drive bay in the back that like shing, like you pull out the the big metal tray that you can strap a whole old school hard drive in there if you need to. I have 2 old school hard drives in this thing. I just happen to have like a couple terabytes worth of HDD, maybe 3 terabytes, I don't know, but so I was like, yeah, I can keep all my old movies, like that stuff that no one ever looks at or does anything with, so, but you don't ever want to get rid of. That's what you leave on the old spinner drive. Oh, you know what? That's annoying. You can't take that back. I don't want to save that replay. Like, when you click save replay by accident, I'm sure I could just go somewhere wherever they are and delete them all because I never mean it. That was it. That was good recovery. And we're done. Yikes. Dude, how many times am I going to do this today? Or just in general? I should just ban myself from, or like have a timer set on my cam only screen. I mean, it's usually Flappy's fault, so we could just blame Flappy. Flappy Prime, that is. Well, for this one, it was you that asked about the computer, which then led me to excitedly change my screen to try to show what chars are. Then, while realizing that mangling with my camera setup and everything and lighting is only probably going to end in utter disaster. But you're right. Thing is, I can't just say something to Flappy 515 and get a response. Like, he's not as quickly, like, it's very selective. He wants there to be a paper trail and written evidence of all his communications, so you actually have to type it out. Even though it's digital and not written, you know what I mean. Alright, let's just get this Flame Zero place and make sure I'm not, like, still behind Iron Man Pork Chop or something. And then it might be time for breakfast. Yikes, I just gotta commit. Oof. A little toxic there. I think Flappy 515 and 514 have a little history, guys. Don't be alarmed. Follow the poles. Follow the poles. The poles are your friends. I've already said we've had like we just finally successfully created the first Flappy that was able to replicate and create its own Flappy, and that's how we got Flappy 515. But we've been working on it for 513 versions so far before getting there. And I only chuckle so you don't believe in the simulation theory from just this simple statement. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. So if he's always okay, so he's not just only active then, he's active in whatever chats, these other chats you have set. So does he become a viewer when he is first mentioned in the chat? Is that how that works? Or does he just only respond if you actually like get on and log in with his account as well on Twitch? Because that'd be a little too much micromanaging, I feel like. So I feel like it would be the first way I said it, probably, but that's also pretty impressive that that's set up properly. He would always respond. That's sick, dude. That's wild. And it's surprising almost. Oh my gosh, dude. And you could even, like, how easy, you could set up, like, it could really get ugly. You could set up, like, 4 agents, right? And just have them mention each other from time to time. Jeez. I could start full-on AI battles in the chat, man. We could bot bomb people's chats by just like sending my squad of AI agents to just go mention each other and spam the hell out of their chats until they ban them. Now, these are not ideas that anybody should try, I'm just saying. All seemingly possible. There's probably a limit what you can do with the API. It could be possible, just need 4 accounts in different context, personality each. Yeah, I believe it would be, and I believe they would, as soon as one would mention the other, they would just, you know, you could get them to really just rattle on back and forth about nonsense, and who knows what it would lead to. I mean, each one's, it's not going to be like it wouldn't build to anything crazy, because each request is like a single request. Probably with the memory of only just the summary. Maybe a summary of previous conversation and then, like, you know, current query. It's fun stuff, man. If I could ever decide, like, it's like, I guess I don't have to be the one to find the perfect use for it, but part of me was just like, you know, if I ever found a good use for it, that isn't going to be just handed to everybody free in a year, I'd love to get back into developing with it, but I feel like anything you create in that's going to be just like a Google or Apple feature very soon anyway, or Facebook. You know, one of the big teams is just going to put it on to get people to continue to use their platform. It's tough out there. I'm starting to understand why big tech is so big. You can't have a new idea that's going to make any money without someone just either buying it or adopting it and making it bigger. And quote unquote free. But usually that free, the payment for those quote unquote free is something that we aren't in tune to recognize over time. Like, we don't know how much of our time and energy is used from targeted advertising and stuff like that. How much money we'd actually spend and things. It's pretty wild though. It's like it's not noticeable, so everyone's like, oh, but it's free, so. And it really is in a way. If it's not something you focus your consciousness on, you know, it didn't cost you anything. It's like when you don't notice it, does that mean it's free? No. From an experience perspective, kinda. Because if I just get annoyed at the extra payment I had to make for some app that I could have had something else do for free just to watch some ads or whatever, then that annoyance at the payment seems to be have more of an impact on me because it's noticeable than the annoyance of watching the ad. Because that seems to be like just something, like it's just something it feels like it's out of your control. Now, don't get me wrong, I have Twitch Turbo. I'm not sitting on this site as often as I do. I'm sitting here watching all the ads that everybody can, like, at random times, usually at crucial times. I currently have free YouTube Premium, but I probably won't pay for that just because most of my YouTubing is done on PC, and I've been an ad block lover for many years and probably shall remain. As long as they keep doing it right. Damn it, dude, that touch. That was so big. It wasn't 4 seconds big, but... There we go. Nah, yeah, fucking some piss on the virus, bro. That's insane, dude. I don't even know what my splits were there, but it had to be like 1.5. Touch. I need to find the turn there. If I can find the diagonal drift down to that perfect exit into that cruise control. It's game over, man. It's game over, man. What? How am I passing? That makes negative sense. This is insane. I have no idea how that... I don't know what happened. I guess I lost a gear there or something I didn't recognize. I'm not passing now. No! Son of a... Then you get the rage laps. 3 rage laps in a row usually gets the PB. This is actually, yes, okay. 2 more. You don't get 3 in a row if you don't have a good reason, so let's keep it up. 1 more raging moment, and then we get to go to PB. Come on, where's the rage? There it is. I mean, that felt so fast. I guess it's just not. A clean turn isn't necessarily equates to a fast turn there. I can't catch up, right? Yeah, once you're behind there, it's just done. It's that turn. It's all in that turn. I mean, that turn's just probably got some potential on it too I've been missing. It's that cruise control. That's what it is. That's all it's just been. Okay. And then push. We push, we push, we push. Alright, a few more runs. I'm hungry. Live or die. Why, dude? I guess because I'm a full second ahead. That's like, wow. I mean, I lost 0.7 of it anyway, but, and then all of it. I had it. I was ready. I knew. I remembered. Alright, we just gotta time it. We'll get it. Shan't be long. Right, nice, nice. Sweet. We've got speed. We've got lead. We've got everything we need. Including one obligatory wall touch. Just to make sure. That is close. The dirt walls are so unforgiving. Nothing like a acceleration penalty when there's nowhere to gain time. 12. Alright, we survived it. We survived it. Survived it. But we're 6 speed low. PB, but not by enough. Socrates sucks. There we go. Now we've got a race. Socrates sucks. Takes the lead. I think I actually went down. Yeah, I definitely went down. Placements with that PB. Unfortunately, we may not see our only Frodo. Oh, 43.05. That's solid gold. And yep, just barely edges out of the, well, I don't know about barely, but out of the top 5 in PA, but looking good. 43.05. We can pull that up, see how that looks. Sure, why not? Let's keep a Frodo ghost open. The old Frodo buff. Since we don't have any, we only have one other club member currently that has played the track. Which is Miss Please. Oh, now she's done. But a 43 looks good to me. Also a good gold time. Potentially emulate. Yeah. It's really like focus, and focus is hard to come by when I'm letting my mind get distracted. So, Zen. Serenity now! that ever worked. I think you just have to scream it really loudly. Got it. Feels good, even though I'm so far behind. There's a good cruise control section. Fuck. I was carrying the speed, everything was looking good. No. So something new, in a way. Mixed map with effects. Cruise control seems to be the identity. We still can win. There's nowhere to come back. Good. Nope. All right. Nope. They're like just spattered about. I don't really even know where they are. I don't know that it helps me if I do, honestly. It's really just it still just comes down to lines. Oh, just a PB. It's my mantra, right? Just a PB. Just one PB. It's a better turn. I mean, if I get into that cruise control, it still matters if you crash because the acceleration penalty will cancel your speed. Even with cruise control, you can press, holds the gas just as hard, you know. But a crash slows you down nonetheless, even with cruise control. Just like real life. I'm not sure how I gained on that. I guess I hit something weird. That was kind of nice, I think. Nope. I'm like one chicane away from this PB every single time, if that's a chicane. One slalom. Where we start using weird skiing terminology to name racing terms. I'm almost ready for Div 1 Cup tonight. Yeah. I think I'm almost ready for Fruit Mountain. And by that I don't mean my breakfast, I do mean the game. I think I'm about to uninstall Trackmania. No, I'm just kidding. I'll never threaten with such idle threats. I'm not gonna snap. Jeez, dude. If you snap, at least may it be on 13. Fair enough, fair enough. Yeah, so we'll get involved with the festivities later, and then I'll probably do it back to my hunt. You know, that's the main plan is if I play at all, like, to get myself warmed up, I'll probably play a little backwards for fun. Get into the community stuff a little bit. But when I get on to play for sure for me, you know, which is what we do for stream, will mostly be the hunts. It will be long, it will be grueling, it will be 1.1 seconds remaining. It may be 3 or 4 episodes long. It may not. It might just be tonight. This is way too slow. Is that ice? Can you just throw an ice block right there just to make it. Right. I mean, it's like all creative solutions, but also in ways it's like I made a map and then I'm just gonna. It's like you have to be creative enough to know how to do this, I guess, but you just put the effects to make the map work. I feel like, unless that was the plan the whole time, you know, I'm gonna build a very interesting, difficult cruise control map. And if that's the case, though, I guess maybe it's just the effects at the beginning, like the no steer to make it a press forward left start. Makes it look like the whole map's just been kind of doctored to work. But maybe it's a map that's been through several iterations on map review, and people are just like, oh, it's great except for the start, or whatever, I don't know. Maybe this is exactly what the mapper had in the vision in his dream, and he woke up and he emulated it perfectly on his editor. Who knows? What is to be known about this track is I'm going to get a PB before I close. stream. Unless, you know, barring some, like, unforeseen circumstance. I mean, I can always feel like if you make a declaration like that, you can leave out the, you know, unless we get struck by lightning clause or whatever, but you know what I'm saying. Call me a liar if I get struck by lightning, but usually verbal truth comes down to belief more so than fact anyway. Okay. With one last grumble of the belly, and one less rumble of my gears, we head into the first cruise control. 0.8 speed at the 8 speed loss. Running again. We know where that first one is, and we're going to attack it with full speed. Max speed. Full maxed out limit pressing speed. Collecting all the speed. Boom. We're not in. It's been a long cup of the day stream for someone that only wanted to do like a half an hour, got out early and was ready to go. Sheesh. But, you know, we can't leave it with standings the way they are. I will say this, if Socrates has another improvement after my improvement here, whatever the case may be, after one improvement I will be at least taking a break to go get some food. Probably a bit of an extended break. But I want to celebrate first. And to do so, I need the PB. Yikes. Oh my gosh, I woke up this morning as Grenadier. Now, I can't imagine, like, maining this. Like, I feel like I'm scraping my chin on this on the road. Like, it's so weird. It's like my eyes. I'm flying, but I'm flying so low. I could do it on the shorts map. I can't do it here. It works pretty well for me on the shorts map, honestly. Especially for aiming the last jump. I'd have to know all of these, like, I'd have to basically have this muscle memory. All those turns, everything would have to be muscle memory for me to do this in Cam 3. At least currently. I don't understand how Cam 3 looks otherwise. There we go. That'll be the PB we needed. 0.386. We beat Flames 0. Flame 0, that's who we were going for originally. We beat, we're right behind Launched. We can probably beat Launched. I'm going to come back maybe for that. That's just 0.2. But we did get above Socrates Sucks, and we're good to feel okay about that. Frodo, nowhere near. We're not catching them. We will check their time one time. Look at the pace. Look at the car. Look at the. And it's got clean, just basically a nice clean run. I mean, one thing he's doing, I guess, that I wasn't. It seems like he's just like, I don't know how to say this. He's just keeping it calm, keeping it centered. I try to push everything. It's going, no. Yeah, he's going fast. He just gets a good gear, I think, earlier. Well, that was a good turn. That could be better, but it's still good. Very good. But, like, he's just... Yeah, I think it's, like, this. No, he doesn't hit this perfectly, either. 2 full seconds, though, man. It's so difficult to just... Okay, yeah, it's a lot of... He's doing a lot better just, like, car control, no sliding, staying centered on the map. A lot more releasing instead of trying to drift. I feel like I wasn't doing any of that type stuff because I am getting used to this button layout still. I put my gas button up on the shoulder now. I think I'm liking it. Index finger gassing. Again, but not the lower trigger. So you can get quick taps. Duh, like that's all I needed to do in the first place probably. I switched it to a button though, and I was like thumb squeezing. It was like a bad grip problem. It still isn't the greatest. It's just a different grip problem. Like it's gonna be a different set of muscles to get used to holding all the time, but whatever. All good. Won my first cup of the morning. Did the dirt one at 2 a.m. Oh, cup of the morning. Nice, Sando. Good job, bro. Damn, should have given the ring to this Frodo. 5 minutes, Lord of the Ring movies. I don't get it. I do get it. I was actually thinking he should put LOR or something on the back of his car, but no, he really shouldn't, because it means different things in different culture. First off, it means like little, lore, but also it's LOTR and it doesn't fit, and I couldn't think of any trigrams that work, so that was fine. We're gonna dip. Congrats to those that played, and hope you guys had a fun Cuppa. I'll do a couple grenade rounds on this. I had fun with this yesterday. I'm gonna try just like, and when I say grenade rounds, I just mean like this. All right, let's get it. Like late last night, I was hitting some of these and having a good time with it. So oops, wrong button. But congrats on the win. That's huge. Like, I'm guessing that's, yeah, Cup of the Morning's like, you mean Div 1 Cup of the Morning. I mean, it's still, it's huge. And it's the dirt map. Oh, man. Like, that's even wilder for me because, like, I grinded that one a bunch yesterday. I never did get down to what I could do there yesterday, on yesterday's map either. These streams, the day streams, could easily just be turned into, you know, track of the day, couple of the day streams. Like, where we just play old track of the days when I stay on. I don't know. I constantly just mention things. It's hard to find anything. Like, if I knew anything that was fun, I would suggest for other streamers to do it too. It's like other streamers do things that are fun. Like the bingo and stuff is only fun if you have enough players. And even then, it's like, it's difficult. I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe it's fun if you have like people on around the same skill level-ish, or like some sort of evening of teams. You can make bingo fun with less players. But you know, that's why it's great that Z-Boy does what he does. Like, I hope he keeps it up. I mean, I can maybe help. Just with like hanging out, doing it, as far as streaming with it and stuff. But I don't really want to be involved with any of the organization and stuff. Like, so far, maybe it gets easy, maybe it's fun, maybe other people are doing it all, and all he has to do is be there. But yeah, congrats, dude. That's a huge accomplishment. To win any Cuppa. Matter of fact, let's show it off a little bit, since you're not gonna get to right away. See what we find out. Sweaty. There can't be so many, are there? Oh, there are. The Sandman. Include reruns. Boom. So you got your div win on div 4 on Mamba trees. And that's 9 hours ago. Okay, so yeah, that was just like, oh wow, you're Silver 1. Nice, bro. So yeah, I don't do a lot of ranked yet. That's something maybe we could get back into. I haven't done ranked, but I also have to grind back the first maps before I do that. But congrats, that's awesome. You got your first div win. Very cool. That's got to feel good. And you've only played 8 times. Is that real? You've only played four Cup of the Days. Okay. Oh, you're in Oregon. That makes a little more sense. That does make quite a bit more sense. Because that means it's like, what, 9 or 10 a.m. over there most of the time. So it's like, I barely make it up at 1 p.m. for Cuppa. Alright, but congratulations to another NA Racing Club member, Sweaty Sando. Straight killing it. I'm gonna hop off, guys. It's been fun. I'm not gonna send any raid, I don't think, today. But yeah, we'll see you soon. I'll be back on tonight, I'm pretty sure. I just don't know when or the details yet, so just keep those notifications on. Hit the follow if you haven't done so. All the things people say around now. If you've made it this far, come check me out on YouTube, because you obviously are still watching for some reason. So there's lots of videos over there that eventually will not be available on Twitch, I think. So yeah, check out the YouTube channel. There's shorts also that will pop up sometimes from time to time. Those get more views than any of the channel, videos combined. I see why people become just shorts producers rather than video producers. But yeah, thanks for coming out. And we will see you next time. My hair's a wreck right now, but hey, it's been Abbott Tim. We're relaxing. We're doing it as usual. And until next time, we'll be back on the hunt pretty soon. Can't wait.